Hey guys, Mike here with the Debauchery Tea Party. We are checking out an interesting little thing that myself and two of our other members found today. We loaded up the Cerberus Vae strike, the Valistar Arc strike earlier, and got an interesting message. We discovered a pack of wolves. I'm just changing over my setup real quick, but over in that area right there, just to the left of the spawn, we found a few dregs and a servitor, and they were question marks. We could not damage them. Uh, when one of them killed us, it said the recommended light level to damage them was 190. As you can see, I'm using a 172 Necrocasm, which enables me to get to 171, 171 light. That enables me to damage them. Not a lot, but I can injure them. You can get the Necrocasm by getting it, or by going to the exotic weapon vendor in the Vanguard area in the tower. You can also do this with the Mythoclast. They have a 162 Mythoclast that if you level up completely will put you at 172 light for the weapon, which gives you 171 overall light. So just a couple of notes that we made. As I said, you had to be 171 light to damage them. Nothing else would work. It's literally right on the spawn of the strike. Skip ahead a little bit here because we were kind of stuck waiting for them. And I guess while we're waiting, we can kind of, I can give you a little rundown on us. I'm doing this currently with Benign Usurper, Anthony, and Lord Krytos, who is currently shooting at me. That's Jack. They're both very active regular members of our clan, the Debauchery Tea Party. We're a Michigan-based Xbox One Destiny clan. So yeah, we're just kind of hanging out right now waiting for the wolves, and oh, here they go. The wolves have begun prowling, and you'll notice that they did not spawn in with a ship, they just were there. So we're still uncertain whether or not this is something that's supposed to be there. As you can see, Praetor's Revenge, me being at 171 light enables me to damage them. Not a lot if it's not a precision headshot, but I can damage them, so we're gonna see if we can mess with them here and take them out. I just lost my train of thought, but yeah, unfortunately, being stuck using the Necrocasm limits what else you can use. Praetor's Revenge was my best option as I had ascended it for a sniper rifle, and then I was using Hunger of Crota. If I'd had my choice, I probably would have been using, Truth, just because it has more ammo. But Hunger of Crota was plenty fine for getting the job done. Jack and Anthony are just kind of, playing rabbit right now and helping me keep these guys distracted. And as soon as we kill this servitor here, the next wave should spawn in. So there goes the servitor, and just as you can see over to the left, the ship came in. So the first wave, the ship did not come in, but for the second one it did. And we were speculating on what this was, and we're guessing that it's probably something along the lines, for those of you who had discovered any of the wall breaching fun in the Cosmodrome before House of Wolves came out, you could get into one of the areas and you could fight what was called an Ultra Captain. It was in not the Rocket Yards, maybe it was the Rocket Yards, I can't remember. But you were able to get up into an area where you fight, it's one of the Skolas missions where you fight two of the members of House of Devils and one of the reps for House of Wolves, I believe it was. It was one of the story missions, but you could get into that room by wall breaching and all kinds of stuff, and you could fight what was called an Ultra Captain. It was something that was in the game code, but we weren't supposed to access yet, and that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, is that we weren't necessarily supposed to be able to interact with these yet. I'm almost wondering if it's a glitch that they're even spawning. Like, one, we've never had wolves on Mars to begin with, and it kind of goes interesting with the story because you kind of have to read it as, oh, the wolves were scattering after defeating Skolas, and perhaps their attempted escape was blocked by Crota, or not Crota, I'm sorry, by Oryx. But but we're not really sure what the deal is here, because originally we've been told the wolves were gone by Bungie, but as you can see, they're here. So here's another wave just spawned in as soon as we finish that one off. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of other videos up on YouTube on these guys, and you know this is where we got the idea for the 171 light whatnot. And coming up just this next part, you'll finally be able to see the boss, as you can see over there. It is an Archon priest. His name is Keldor. It's an Archon priest. And the interesting thing here was Jack and Anthony were able to damage the Archon priest. They could not damage the other wolves, but the Archon priest they could hurt. And we actually ended up being able to kill the Archon priest. The other wolves did not despawn, which is what leads me to believe that this is not something we're supposed to be able to interact with yet, because it doesn't seem to be, you know, completely set in stone yet, you know. So there we go. We just took out Keldor, dropped, you know, just an uncommon engram and some house banners. But the other wolves did not despawn, which was interesting. I mean, I know that, you know, wolves normally don't despawn or anything like that, but given that it was some kind of glitch, I was actually kind of expecting them to vanish once the, you know, main boss was gone. But, yeah, you know, we worked through the rest of these guys, and yeah, I got a feeling it's going to be interesting on Tuesday. I'm hoping it's currently 12:42 a.m. that I'm recording this to put up on YouTube, and it's, well, now Monday, I guess, the 14th. But I'll be interested to see what if these spawn anywhere else. Like we didn't really wander around any other parts of Mars to see if they spawned anywhere or anything like that. But I'd like to believe if, you know, they're over this area, they'd probably have to be somewhere else. But it begs the question what they're doing on Mars to begin with. And I believe you might not be able to read it on the video here, but the level that these wolves are is 38. So you know, we can't really speak to whether or not that's going to be the standard for these wolf packs if they continue to show up, or, you know, who knows? This just might be a higher level one. Maybe as we progress, you'll start having some higher level wolves. This captain was the final enemy, and unfortunately we were not able to kill him. The skiff got me, and the wolves have scattered. You know, we got him down just close. You know, if we'd had maybe another rocket or something, if I had been able to do another rocket, maybe I would have been able to get him. I wasn't able to get to that heavy ammo in time. But so yeah, that's the video, and yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Please make sure to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. We'll be posting plenty of other videos over the coming weeks. Once, you know, Taken King starts going, we have multiple members who will stream, and everything will be posted here. So make sure you share the video, tell your friends,